Hi, I'm Judy Kinney, and I'm asking for your help. For most of GenPride's existence, we've had a foundation partner who has invested close to $80,000 a year in GenPride and LGBTQ plus older adults. We recently found out that this funding is ending, effective immediately. For an organization our size, this loss is really significant. This decision didn't happen because we did anything wrong. It reflects the reality that so many foundations are shifting their focus, their priorities, in directions that doesn't include GenPride. But you know what? The needs of LGBTQ plus older adults are not shifting like that, and that's why I'm here. We estimate that there are at least 36,000 older LGBTQ plus adults living in King County. Among GenPride members, 80% report living alone. That's 4 times what straight elders experience. Heck, I live alone. But I know there's a difference between living alone and being alone. It makes me think about Thomas. Thomas is an avid GenPride volunteer who will welcome you whenever you show up to the GenPride Center for lunch. He lost his longtime partner several years ago and now lives alone. We were there for Thomas when he needed to navigate the health system for a hip replacement. We were there recently for Thomas when, as he was walking to the grocery store, took a hard fall. We called a friend. We made sure he got to the emergency room, made sure he wasn't alone. That's what real community is about, right? But here's the thing. There are too many LGBTQ plus older adults, our neighbors, who are still wondering, if I fall, who's going to come help? If I'm sick, who can I call? If I lose my partner, who's going to sit beside me? In other words, too many of our neighbors are wondering, as I'm growing older, who's going to show up for me? At GenPride, we do. We're building community together so that more people, organizations, and community can say the same thing. We're building community with you and so many others to ensure that wherever, anytime LGBTQ plus older adults walks into a service, they know that they're safe, welcomed, and not alone. This moment is about more than replacing an $80,000 grant. This moment is about deciding, what kind of elders are we going to be? What kind of community are we building? How can folks like Thomas and so many others have someone they can call when they need a hand? I believe that no LGBTQ plus older adult should ever experience feeling alone or invisible. If you believe that too, I'm inviting you to give a gift to support GenPride today. Whatever the size of your gift, whatever you choose to give today, you are sending a direct message to LGBTQ plus older adults that you matter, you belong, and you are not alone. Because pride, it doesn't end as we get older. It actually becomes more essential than ever before. Thank you so much.